Hi, I'm Michael Minkoff Jr. About 10 years ago, I made a much better looking video to try and introduce my Patreon.
But first, I want you to get to know me a bit. Mostly, I'm a writer and editor. I'm also president of a Christian arts organization. I also play in a couple of bands. I'm married to this wonderful woman, and we have 5 kids. I'm a busy person.
I'm 10 years older now, so I couldn't use a lot of that footage because I needed to change some of it, everything like that. So pretty much just had to scrap it. So this is my much worse setup on my computer camera. This is basically what I look like when I'm doing the podcast. So I hope the audio for this video is okay, but I have a face for radio for sure. So anyway, I am planning on doing a bunch of work over the next whatever years in order to keep my podcast going, probably at least every 2 weeks, a new episode. And I'd like to write something for my website at least once a month. And I need help. I need help to do it because, as you can see, the podcast idea languished for about 10 years. The blog languished for the last 4 years. And it's really hard for me to justify being able to do this when I'm not making any money doing it, especially to my wife and my 5 kids who need to be supported. And so I've been doing a lot of other things. I haven't had a lot of motivation to do this. I just got a spurt of motivation recently because I was convicted by God that I need to be a good steward of the gifts He's given me. But it's going to take more than just that to make this sustainable and viable so that I can keep doing this work. And that's why I'm here on Patreon. And I would love it if you help me and help my family so that I could be a good steward of these gifts. Everything I produce pretty much is going to be free. There's some perks there in terms of having access to asking me questions and things like that. But honestly, pretty much anybody could do that. I just want to give freely and I want everything I do to be available. I don't want to withhold anything good from anybody. And I've been punished for that over the course of my life. I've actually been pretty massively punished for that. And I'm hoping that you're the exception and that in my attempt to give freely, you'll also respond by giving freely so that I can keep doing this if this work blesses you and you think it's important. If it blesses you and you think it's important and you really can't give anything right now on any regular basis because of your own financial constraints, I totally understand. But if you would do what you can to share the podcast around, rate and review it on Apple Podcast or Spotify or wherever you listen to it, and just do what you can to help me out, I'd really appreciate it. And I'm going to keep on doing this work for as long as I can. And with your help, I hope that's quite some time. All right. Thanks.